Yeah, that morning I had a phone call saying that it's a business I had to attend to and I couldn't go on the planned trip to Brussels. And my wife went and that was it. I got a bit worried, I must admit, about 6:30 because they should have been back. And come about 7, the phone rang. That's when I got the news that there'd been a terrible accident and your wife is in Conquest Hospital. Intensive care, could you please come up? I'm afraid she's sustained a damage to the brain and had a stroke at the same time. And I was absolutely devastated. I looked at Sue and I thought, I don't think I can handle this. Couldn't speak, of course, and she just kept staring at me, making noises like she wanted to say something, but I couldn't understand a word, you know. So at 69, here I am. I thought to myself, a full-time carer. I thought I could cope quite adequately, but unbeknown to oneself, you are becoming depressed. But what compounded it was the situation in the flat. The chairlift, I had to wait for her to go down. Then I had to go down, undo her belt, and then climb over her to get off so I could get her into the Zimmer. And the toilet was just so awkward. I don't want to go into that really because it gets me down to this day. I felt myself being tipped over the edge. I was shouting and carrying on, and I was almost violent towards Sue. It was one particular night. I shouted at Sue and she fell over sideways and I managed to pick her up and she started crying, and I can't stand seeing my wife cry. Eventually she quietened down and went to sleep, and I sat there and I got so deeply depressed, and I just jumped up and put a coat on. And I thought, well, I've got to be a man about this. I'm no good to Sue. I'm shouting and carrying on, and I marched off to Beach Head in my slippers. But my son-in-law stopped me, and grandson. They took me back home. And my lovely Sue was so pleased to see me. I feel a tear coming to my eye now, you know, because I think at the time sitting with Sue, I didn't know whether it was a good thing or a bad thing I'd been stopped, to be honest with you. Supporting people came into my life and everything's changed dramatically. When I was offered Cranbrook, my wife and I, we were so pleased because it's a properly adapted place for disabled people. I get 3 hours respite, which I find brilliant. Lovely ladies there, they make her laugh, and they have a really good laugh. At night and in the mornings, we do have a good laugh. And I think I can honestly say, but for those people and the help we have since received, I don't think I would have been here. And I thank everybody very much.